Hi everyone. This is Olivia from the Summer Activities Team, previously known as the Academic Training Team. We've been getting a lot of questions from students about academic training, such as what is academic training, what can I do for academic training, and how should I look for academic training? We put this presentation together to help you along with the process. Looking for academic training? Not sure where to start? Not sure how to look? Who should you talk to? Let's take it one step at a time. So what is academic training? It's an internship, observership, or research. An internship is a temporary position at a company or organization that exposes you to daily operations and problem solving in a specific industry. An observership is an opportunity to observe a professional working in their field. This type of academic training is good for dentistry, nursing, and medical students who are unable to have contact with patients because of J-1 visa regulations. This is also good for vet students who are also not able to have contact with their patients. In research, you will be participating in lab research under the supervision of a professor. Many past BSMP students did research at their university or another university, so if you're interested in research, this is a great option. All of these are considered academic training, or AT as we like to refer to it. We know it's not easy to get started looking for an academic training opportunity, but we're here to help you understand the bigger picture of academic training. First, where should you look for AT? This is IIE's academic training website. You should all be familiar with it. Here you will find many AT listings available specifically for BSMP students. IIE has many corporate partners, and they're interested in having BSMP students as interns, and they post a lot of internships on this site. Make sure to complete your profile. It has your personal information, your field of study, and your GPA, among other things. Corporate partners will look at this, so it's important that you complete it. You should submit your resume so employers can see how great you are. You can submit it under My Documents. Under the Approved Documents tab, click Add New to upload your resume. You want to make sure that the resume you do upload is one you're proud of, so get it reviewed at the Career Services office beforehand. Your resume should make the person who looks at it say, I want to work with this student. You can also search for employers and companies that relate to your field of study. You can search by keyword, industry, and other options. But remember, don't limit your search to IIE's website. There are many of you and only a limited number of internships posted here. So you should also get to know your professors. Introduce yourself as a BSMP grantee to your professors and let them know your professional interests. Share your passion for your field. Professors usually have a large network of contacts and may be able to offer you a position or put you in touch with someone who has available opportunities. Make sure you also do independent research. Do you know of any companies that you're interested in working for? If you don't know of any, you can search for associations, societies, and job sites related to your field of study. Two that we found that are good are the Society of Women Engineers and EngineerJobs.com. Even if there are no internships posted on these sites, you will be expanding your pool of potential companies and organizations to contact. You may find a company that you've never heard of before. That's great. That's a great company in your field of study. You can take a look at the careers section of the company's websites for AT opportunities. Sometimes there are none that are visible or available, and that's okay, because you can contact your favorite companies and introduce yourself. Use the Contact Us menu tab on their website. Most companies have them. In your message, briefly describe BSMP, what the program is, why you're here, what you're doing while you're here in the United States, and ask if they have any information about internship opportunities. Don't use the phrase academic training here. they will likely be unfamiliar with it. Make sure to use the term internship. All right, so you've booked an interview. How do you prepare? Here are some interviewing tips. Conduct in-depth research about the company, organization, lab, and the specific project or division you will be working on. Define how your skills and experiences differentiate you from other candidates and will help you carry out the duties outlined in the position. Create a list of questions about the company that you can ask during the interview. This shows that you are interested in working for them. All of these steps should be taken before your interview and will ensure that you give a great one. So there are some cultural differences involved in working in the United States. Here's some advice. Be practical and honest. In the US, it is acceptable to be straightforward about the amount of work you can do. But when being honest, make sure to be polite. Your coworkers and supervisors will appreciate you even more. Here's a quote from Anna Fisher, a BSMP alumna from the spring of 2013. She did her internship at SpaceCo. In Brazil, there is a tendency to measure the value of an employee based on how much he or she works. In the US, it is not the amount of hours you work that shows how good you are. It is your ability to be effective and efficient. Here's where it gets really fun. Check out these words of wisdom from BSMP alumni by clicking on the links. You can click on the link next to your field of study. Also, feel free to click on all of the other links because regardless of field of study, they all have great advice. I recommend if you're doing it on a PC, though, that you should close out from the full screen and then click on the link, and then the new presentation will pop up in a new tab. If you don't see your field of study, also feel free to click on any of the links. You can also keep going. Here's more advice from BSMP students. I really like Hugo's first piece of advice. When you go to the career fairs at your university, make sure you go at the beginning of the fair. Representatives are there for the entire day. They get tired and are not as attentive at the end of the day as they were at the beginning. Wear formal attire, and before you jump into the "I want a job" talk, make sure to say hi and ask about their day. If you have any other questions, email brazilat@iie.org. Good luck!